What's up? It's super early. I'm up. I'm really trying to get on my morning AM practice routine. So that's what I gotta do, and then I gotta cram out this video by the end of the day. It's Monday, so I get to do the G major scale. Happy Monday! So today on Creating Storm Norman, I'm going to talk about the song Where Do We Go? And really there's not much to say about it. It was one of those songs that I just kind of came up with. I came up with the chorus first, and then the verses just kind of came later. I didn't think too deep about what it was about. I just wrote down the words that came to mind. But that being said, keeping with the theme of the song, at least based on the title, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. What's next? Where do I go from here? So I got to figure that out. But meantime,
I'm going to give you a little tour of where I'm from.
This is Columbia, South Carolina. First stop, my house, the one where I grew up. It's only 7:11 a.m. I'm about to go surprise the folks. I hope they're awake. And I thought they were early birds. Anyhow, that's where I grew up. Charlestown Court. Don't go hunting down my house now. I might have to cut this part out. Last night, I got to have a really fun jam session with my best friend from growing up, Morgan. His brother Eric was in town. His brother's a little bit older than us, but I vividly remember him being around a lot when we were kids, playing video games, jamming. His brother drums. Yeah, it was just an awesome time. I haven't seen his brother in years. We just vibed really well. Not that often, believe it or not, lately that I've been able to get a full band kind of jam session going. And not just because of COVID, just because of work and different jobs and different music projects. So most days I'm in a small little office by myself playing guitar, practicing, and teaching music lessons online and just doing my thing. Yeah, I just had a blast last night. It was really good to see Eric, and hoping to get another one of those jam sessions in before he leaves town in a week. Where do we go? That's kind of the vibe I'm in right now. Like, I love Columbia. I love being here and seeing old friends and seeing family and kind of getting a glimpse of what's changed since I've been gone for 10 years or more, or however many years it's been. That's a really cool thing. But I've always had kind of the travel bug, the new places bug, need new energy in my life kind of bug. And I'm starting to have that vibe now. Like, this is great. I'm glad I'm here right now, but I need to not get stuck here, you know? Like, I'm meant to be somewhere else. And so while I'm kind of feeling out where that is and figuring that out, I just really want to appreciate the time that I do have here, kind of in between worlds, so to speak. Just making sure that I'm spending some time with family, spending time with friends, going to do things that I used to do here all the time, which is partially what today is about. Yeah, man, and just really soaking it in and enjoying it while it lasts. I'm gonna try to get you guys into the secret spot. It's pretty sick. You can catch a good view of the whole city. So, here we go. Back in the day, it was impossible to get in here sometimes, man. Probably because there was like 6 of us and we all had skateboards, and they were out for us, man. They were out for blood, those security guards. But we'd come up here, we'd skate down the whole garage. But we found this spot up here. Whew! It's pretty sick. You can see the whole city. There was a Kevin Bacon movie one time, and they filmed his car driving off of this parking garage down to that one. I'm dead serious. I don't remember what it was called, but you should look it up. I don't think it was very popular. But you can really see everything. I'll take you over here real quick. I mean, this is what we did as kids. We just skated all around downtown, looking for cool spots to skate or to just chill at. And this is some of the stuff that turned up. Like, you can see everything. Way off in the distance over there, you can see the top of it barely. My friend walked on this wall one time. The guy I was jamming with last night literally stood up here. You see the drop, and tight-roped that shit. Blew my mind. All right, now for the really, really good view. Yes, sir. This is where the real view is at. Full 360. Columbia, South Carolina. Now let me get out of here before security recognizes me from like 15 years ago. Back to the elevator. Kind of want to get my skateboard out just for old time's sake. We also saw a guy just chilling on the stairs in there one time with a handgun, and then we proceeded to run the other direction. Next stop. I'm at Owensfield Skate Park, where I used to skate as a kid. Except for it's totally new now. This new skate park is dope as shit. It used to just be some rinky-dink metal ramps, which, no complaints, it was a good time, but check this out. Let's go for a ride. Well, I worked up a nice sweat, relived some past time, and I'm definitely gonna go skate again, man. It's been too long. I mean, I've skated hills with a friend who comes into town once in a while, you know, that kind of stuff, but I haven't been to a skate park, even though I lived right by one in Asheville, in a minute. And the one they built here is like unbelievable compared to what was there when I grew up. It was awesome as a kid, but it wasn't concrete. It was just like a tennis court basically, with a little mini ramp and some other ramps, a few rails, that kind of thing, just kind of placed out there. So that was a blast. Anyway, just exploring and finding cool places and cool things, and getting out and moving around, like all of that kind of stuff is what I liked most about being a kid, and what inspires my art the most, I think. Just writing songs that, like, you know, sometimes have a big like catalyst to why I'm writing it, and other times they just come out of nowhere. Sometimes I'm literally just making weird shit up and it's not even like, no intention behind it, nothing fancy. Anyway, where do we go? Where do I go? I don't know where I go from here. I got some ideas whenever I'm ready to make a move, but meantime, I'm gonna keep making these videos for you guys weekly, and just tune back in on Mondays and you'll get another episode. And yeah, go check out the actual song Where Do We Go on Spotify, Apple Music, I'm on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, I'm pretty much everywhere. But it's a good tune. that I just kind of wrote on the fly and didn't think too much about. And the one perk to it is it's got a really awesome string quartet. And I originally wrote it with like a synth keyboard, but then I had it retracked by a girl that plays multiple string instruments online, and she did a phenomenal job. It came out beautiful. So go enjoy that, and then I'll see you guys in a week. Have a good Monday.
Like an hourglass of sailing, and no one gives nothing without a deep end. So walk amongst the living dead, because we're all dead. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here?
Well, he's going for it.
Yeah,